Now, for the recipe, anyone who's had them before has been waiting for are the famous Grammie LuLu's garlic rolls from scratch with her assistant, trusty Wyatt Carr. Here at Carr's Cove, we are cooking today. Okay, we're beginning with the greasing of the bowl. You take a cap of canola Wesson oil. Canola Wesson oil, is that a combo? Okay, canola oil. And you run it around the edge of the...
Like so.
The bowl, that the bread will rise in.
So the bread will rise in this bowl. So now it is pre-greased. And then we go to...
Half a cup of lukewarm water.
Lukewarm water.
Make sure it's not too hot.
If it's too hot, it will kill the yeast.
Right.
The yeast has to grow and be alive.
So we'll cut the edges off. Takes 2 packages of these. See if you can put that in there. So it'll come out right.
And Wyatt's going to put the yeast in the lukewarm water to grow. And then what goes with that?
And that will sit while we do some of the rest.
Okay. Being careful to get all the yeast out of the package because we need it all.
If you get yeast in the bottle, it's 2.5 teaspoons full.
2.5 teaspoons if you get yeast in the bottle. We're using dry yeast today.
It is dry, but it comes in.
And this is Fleischmann's.
You give all the Turks you can, and they see it and give them $1 million.
Right. We want Wyatt to make a buck if he can. All right, so that just sits. You don't have to stir it or anything?
Well, not really.
Just shake it up. Okay, it sits to the side and it grows. Then we go to
1 tablespoon of salt.
okay.
Oops, we broke the thing. Anytime, soon.
You have to wait until Wyatt's done cooking this to eat the pie because he helped.
Yeah.
I'll do the salt and you can do the sugar.
Okay, so 1
tablespoon
of salt.
of salt and 3 tablespoons of sugar.
3 tablespoons of sugar.
That's what makes it work.
And that makes the yeast grow.
Of course, the one thing he's got to chew on is the door stop.
Was that 3?
That was 3.
Okay.
And a cup and a half of warm water. That's 1 cup there.
Here's the quote for you if you have any questions.
And this warm water is to dissolve the sugar and the salt.
Right.
Correct? Okay.
Okay, so you want me to...
And there's your
You
mixture.
read this already?
Is this a new one? Is it 6
6 or 9 what?
pieces? 6 each?
6 each.
Okay. We want 9.
Okay.
Stir it around a little bit.
Stir it till it dissolves.
1.5 cups or 1 cup?
Half a cup right in here. Stir it till it dissolves.
Did you ask him for another quote with 9?
Yeah.
So it sticks out about 1.5 to 5/8 inch.
Okay. So now we have the food for the yeast, more or less.
Okay, good. You don't hear it spraying anymore, right? Then you can take your spoon and make sure that this is dissolved.
This is the yeast and water, lukewarm, not too hot.
Make sure this isn't too hot either. Okay, it's cool enough. Too cool, really, but it'll work because it's a long day.
Okay, I got it.
If it's cold weather, you have to be a little more careful about the lukewarm. But we're in the summer.
No, not the lukewarm. It's always
Does he
lukewarm.
need to stir that?
Yeah.
Stir this?
Yeah. Then you add 1/4 cup of oil. I guess.
So we got, these are probably 1/4 inch.
There you go.
Yeah, but that's... You want me
Can I
to
add
say
this now?
This is from outside edge to outside edge.
Is it stirred enough?
Yep. It'll make that. I'm I'm sure it'll mix
It's a
up.
big chunk right there.
Yeah, that's right. I think it'll mix in.
Okay.
And you can add a quarter cup of oil.
Mix that.
Mix that a little bit. And you add, that'll be 3 cups of flour, but you need 7.5 cups of flour now.
7.5 cups of flour goes in this mixture.
Okay, that's enough.
You're gonna sift it or pour it in?
Sift it.
Sifted.
There
It's
you go.
pre-sifted, but Grammie likes to sift it again just to make sure.
Well, sometimes there'll be lumps in it.
This sifter was on special at Big Lots today for $2.50. So this is not a high dollar operation.
See what I
There's
mean?
some
You
chunks.
see how there was a little chunk in there?
Oh, yeah.
Are you kidding me? I just got to notice that you're.
Okay, now we can refill that with the flour.
We're gonna fill that again with some.
You don't need to use a spoon because we
Just
know
pour it
this is
in there.
enough.
And that's,
3 cups?
yeah, 3
Yeah.
cups. And this is gold medal,
Unbleached, all purpose.
unbleached, all-purpose. In the cup is better. There we go.
Won't matter because we have to play with a little extra.
That's right. A little more. There you
Okay,
go.
that's
Perfect.
good.
Okay, that's going to be 6 because there's 3 in each one of these.
Right.
So we're going to put that one in.
And put about half of that in and then stir it.
About half of it.
Yeah,
Yep.
approximately.
How'd you fall so far?
All right.
There you go.
Now you can stir it.
One more thing.
Stir from the outside in or just stir it anyway?
Well, you want to keep the outside so that it doesn't stick to the outside, you know.
And we can put charge accordingly.
Want to get closer to it?
Oh, yeah. Do the acorn nuts, do you supply
Thick nut.
Yep, that's what we want.
nuts for stuff?
We gotta make it thicker than that. But adding the flour, don't overdo it because less is best, but make it so it's handleable.
And, and also, I'd like to
That's what my grandmother.
So this is kind of a workout too.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
make sure you hear back here.
Very good. Now you can add some more
What I'm
because we
understanding
gotta make it so we can play with it.
So
is you will add a total
we're making this
of 1 inch.
where you can handle it. Right now it's too sticky, correct?
Right, too sticky to me.
And we're going to need to add 1 1/4 more cups because
Well, we'll see how this
eventually.
goes.
Okay. This is 6 right now.
Yeah.
This is gonna get real
Yeah.
nice. and
You might have to stand up to do it because now that you're getting into
Get it real well.
the heavy part of the mixing, it
Expediting this.
might hurt your back.
I told you, I knew they were.
Alright, so it's in.
There you go.
I do not.
Yeah, we have one. Should we use one?
Paper towel work,
Mixer?
so we can have both.
Should you use a mixer, Graham?
Lots of
Should you use a mixer or just do it
No,
by
no,
hand?
no, you don't need to mix it. The kneading is what ends up really mixing it.
The kneading,
Scrape it around the
edge,
get all that work.
get all that flour moist.
Oh, you want on that?
How's this? Too low.
I thought you wanted this corner.
Starting to look like dough.
Except it's still a little sticky, isn't it?
Just a little bit.
So does that mean it needs more flour if it's sticky?
Yeah. We
Okay.
can add this at the overboard.
That's your quarter.
Well, that 7.5 is approximately.
Well, that's 6.5 right there.
Hook in the ceiling. Just one hook instead of this. Keep this or something else.
Yeah.
Pretty cool outside.
I will put more in the sifter because I'll use it on the
Unless
board.
you want to see that. It's I like cramp this.
I know, I didn't know how long the leg was, but in the garden it looks not so long.
That will work now.
Need more room? Clear the area. Okay, now what did you do on the table here? You made a big mess, Grammie.
I know,
What does that mean?
because I'm going to knead it on the table.
Okay,
So I had to have
so
flour.
kneading means working it. Okay, so now there's a hand workout involved as well.
Looks like that's going to be not right, really.
Yeah.
Now you can reach in and kind of knead it a little bit more to make sure you get all of it.
Yeah. What are you doing? Yeah, let's hang up the thing.
Huh?
Can I hang up the thing?
Sure. Gonna hang that right?
Okay, so you're putting the dough on the table with the flour so it doesn't stick to it, correct?
Like a little
Maybe we can work this in.
long thing and a short thing.
I'll show you how you do it.
Okay, so Wyatt's going to pay attention because he's going to take over here in a second. You're pulling it from the outside in and then kneading it.
You just kind of push it away from yourself.
Okay, all this is happening and you're getting close to being ready for it to
Rise.
rise, and we're only at 11 minutes and 30 seconds. So this is not something that takes you
It's just time.
hours and hours of work, but there is time involved because the dough has to rise.
Twice.
The yeast has to work. It has to rise twice. So it rises for how long?
Approximately an hour each time, but depending upon the weather, the humidity, the whole nine yards.
Depends on the way the world's rotating, how long it'll take.
I'll let you.
You want,
I'm going to let him do some kneading.
All right.
okay, so now we're going to see Wyatt knead for the first time. The kneading going.
I just curl it back over. And
Yeah. Kind of push it away from yourself.
Great.
It actually, if the water had been a little warmer, it would probably worked a little better. But would have needed a little easier.
Now, how do you know when you've kneaded enough?
Well, the recipes usually say 7 minutes. I do it 5 maybe.
So this is another good workout. So not only are you cooking, but you're
It's getting nice and
Well,
sticky,
then put a
too.
little flour on your hand.
getting sticky. So we go for a little flour. Just go in the bag if you want and grab some.
Usually I have some. Oh yeah, right here.
Hands. There you go. Both hands.
Sure.
It's kind of like chalking, right?
Oh yeah.
You might have to put a little bit underneath too now.
Okay.
It's sticking to the floor.
Yeah.
That's called kneading. K-N-E-A-D-I-N-G.
Okay.
Kneading.
It's getting smoother. You can flop it and twist it around if you want.
He went back for a little bit. He probably would take a nap.
Probably gonna need a little bit more flour again.
Yeah, on the bottom
Yeah.
there. On your hands.
Yeah.
You probably gonna have to press down so hard, but more away.
Just away.
Yeah,
Kind of just rolling it like.
yeah.
Okay.
Because you really don't have to press that hard. It's just kind of, it's just mixing it in like. Is it getting smooth?
I think so. Couldn't tell you.
Well, does it feel smoother?
It is definitely smoother than it was.
Yeah, good.
I'm kneading.
What are you needing, Wyatt?
Dough.
He's
Bread
kneading
roll.
garlic rolls.
Red dough. And use more. Oh, looks like it's sticking to the thing again.
Is it?
So whenever it sticks to anything, you add flour.
Just a little bit, but remember.
Not
less
too
is
much.
best, so don't-
Less is more.
Okay, now I'll see if I can wrap it up now.
All right, yeah.
Okay, you're at about 4.5 minutes of kneading at this point in time.
See, it's more almost kind of rolling than pressing down.
Yeah, you have the technique.
You'll get it.
One day.
How many rolls you think you've made, Graham?
Well, it usually makes about 36.
36 in one group, and how many you think you've made in a lifetime?
Oh,
36,000 possibly.
well, between sweet rolls and dinner rolls and garlic rolls,
Lots of rolls.
this is probably enough.
Is that looking good? Is that-
Sometimes it feels a little softer, but I think it was because our water that we melted in wasn't. See, now it's in a ball.
Mm-hmm.
So you take it, plop it in upside down,
Okay.
turn it around, and then there'll be grease on the top.
So that was for the oil to get on the hole.
That was just the oil thing.
And now we leave it sit here for,
Double in amount, or about approximately hour.
1 hour. Okay, we'll see. Normally we use saran wrap, but we didn't have any. That way you can kind of see how much it's growing, because we want it to grow to double the size in the hour that it has. This helps to keep the moisture in
Right.
and the warmth. Does it get warm?
Well, it probably helps with that.
Okay, so this is the next step. Saran wrap will work just fine, but we're using tin foil because that's what we have here at Cars Cove today. We are back with
Downtown Philly.
the kneading dough
Hanging on the fence.
for the garlic rolls with Grammie and Wyatt.
And we're like, here.
And as you can see, it has doubled in
That's the time they
size.
brought the scallops and
And now,
you feel like no, but we were down.
Take the bubbles
There
out.
was a shop. We got fresh cut
written
bacon,
in
like they
front.
cut
Oh,
bacon, so you wrap the bacon. It's unbelievable.
Nice and
People
mushy.
like I'm like,
Oh my God.
I know, no, like,
I was hoping it was.
no. There's no way the kids will ever have that again.
Pour it out.
But his brother-in-law donated it, we give it to him. I'm talking a case of
I don't
because
think they'll even
they
eat
got
like
the
this like we do sometimes.
like the what I think it's Australian
Yeah.
shrimp tails or
then
you know
you
the
need
warm
some
water,
more.
some of the bigger tails. Oh my god!
Lucy!
We don't
Yeah,
open
you
them up,
didn't tell
cut
me
them,
Lucy
cook them.
was Mark's mother.
Yes, I did. I
Say
said that.
calls them for us.
This
Hi,
is
Lucy, I'm
Lucy.
Deb. Don't shake my hand. Looks like something's going on here.
she's making garlic
Deb,
rolls
she's
for
with
us.
Pete.
She hasn't stopped
Our
since
pizza,
I've gotten here. She took like a 15-minute, like,
I took a shower and laid down for a few minutes.
yeah, that's right. But she's been going.
Now she's good to go again.
Made a blueberry pie.
Okay, yeah, let's let Wyatt do this.
Did you get the blueberries up the street? Is that the
Just don't-
Blueberry farm I said was open?
Kelly for the pokey.
Yeah, on that phone.
Well, there's like
Find that. so
3
I can
local
double check
blueberry
myself.
farms. Bowling, and then you got Mackenzie's, and then you got the other one.
Spread around or good?
Bowling
Good.
Road's right,
Yeah.
just up there.
Is it a good one?
I don't know. We haven't been there, but
Just keep flopping around so you don't
Deb swears by the one that's in Lebanon, so.
That's the best one,
That
Deb.
one.
Well,
Blueberry farm over by our old camp.
Remember, went last weekend there, hardly any left.
Is that what you call this house a camp? Really?
we call
Have
it.
you ever picked up at Mackenzie's?
I haven't, but they had something on Facebook this morning. They seem to have a lot. I would give them a shot.
Oh,
We
really?
call it the yellow can. And it's
That
not.
blueberry
No,
pie is like out of
And
a
he's got the
magazine.
full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like with the whole thing. And he
Oh.
calls it.
Grammie, Wyatt, and Buddy made
But
it.
everybody on the lake
Say God,
calls it a
a
can.
magazine.
This is
But it
not.
sounds better when you
Yeah,
you're going to your
you can.
camp versus
Yeah.
your second house. Right?
I'm using it, but
You
look,
might,
I
you
can
might have a
use
profession.
Jay wants a recipe. I got a
How am
recipe.
I looking right now?
You're looking pretty good. It's kind of like you got Mary Lou Mulligan there. And you're,
Okay, this is going on the YouTube, so keep
sorry
keep
about
talking, man. Make it good. Make it good. We want it to go viral.
well, he's just,
Viral dough making.
you need to need it more. You need to want it.
Do you want to do it? Do you want to do it?
No, I think you
Grammie just told him he was a little tough on the kneading. He needed to soften it up. So come on, don't give him bad information, Pete.
Your fingers, no, your fingers into this.
Right?
So you want to do it? I want to just show you.
Seems like you know how to
It's
do it.
generational. Well, why do you think I
It's
know?
generational?
Yeah,
Are you part of
because,
the Stevens family?
no,
I
but
don't think so.
my grandmother taught me how.
Grammy,
Alright.
Fingers in. There you go. Knead the dough. There you go.
we're adding fingers to this knead. Is that
Go
true?
with your fingers.
Like, oh, I got
Dough in your fingers.
I got just two
Oh, you guys are telling the wrong
Keep your
thing.
fingernails clean.
Well, she's saying that because she doesn't want you to. The real way to do it is you gotta put your fingers
He's
in
like,
there.
okay.
She's gonna throw some oil in there to make it
We're
all-
doing gloveless
Was there
here.
basketball in there? There must have
In the garage.
Yeah.
What's that?
Okay, so now what are you doing, Graham?
Well, I'm greasing the cookie sheet.
Oiling the cookie sheet before you put on the rolls. Okay.
We need the second one.
You need another one?
Oh, no, I'm gonna do them.
They must have linked in with us somehow on Facebook. Yeah, I'm never on Facebook.
Okay.
They have some of the greatest recipes. When I go visit my mom in the restaurant,
Popcorn and milk.
I'll show you how to cook stuff and everything.
Make it delicious.
We got a terrorist involved in this.
And they have like
He's trying to sabotage our video.
It's all good.
It's all part of Cards Code fun here, okay?
That's it.
Working all right?
Doing a great job, boy.
So he owns a company called Remix.
So then what ends up happening is
That's the shirt.
you get what
So
you're
you see
doing,
the little
you're gonna
version
release the meat to make that
in
sucker
like a lot
rise.
of stores,
Yeah.
specialty stores, they're just mints.
Yeah.
But they're
Huh?
organic.
That's probably not.
Okay.
And you're such a
Right? I'm just learning.
nice.
Just learning.
Now, what are you making?
First of all, the
Garlic
garlic
bread.
Homemade garlic rolls.
Oh, it's just what I need.
fertilization.
Yeah. The worst part is you can't eat just one either.
Yeah, right?
And then we don't use artificial flavors, no artificial sweeteners, no
Really doesn't.
Okay, we're gonna try a different lighting on Wyatt here.
They sell too?
We sell to most of the special. We sell a lot up here because we started on
I just want to say.
so we sell a lot of special jobs up here, and then we sell new
It's
trades.
probably gonna be tough.
It's gonna be tough. They're not fluffy enough?
They act like they might be.
Yeah, they could be, but that's probably because Pete was having Wyatt stick his fingers in them.
No. Sometimes they come out better than others.
I've been out of business since December.
Oh,
Should I do
Why,
all
let's
the
stick
things?
I'm building a production facility in New Jersey, so now more test kits.
Okay, here's the heckler right here. This is Pete Balicki from right down the street. He is actually responsible for these people being here, I think. I think he brought them out here, turned them on to this place.
Look at the bread's rising.
That lake. Not a bad place. Okay, we're gonna stop for now. This is, I guess it's resting again.
I know, but
Okay, so-
go over to it. It's like everybody's just like
Now we're resting the dough for about 10 minutes after the
they're like
kneading
So now.
of the second time.
Done.
So we're looking to diversify, so somebody came.
And then you're cutting off.
Buying in, the guy was an idiot. We got-
So this just right on?
Is that what you're gonna make the
not.
knots out of? Okay, we're making knots.
No, it's the same thing.
They're gonna be tight.
Grammy is predicting tough rolls, and you know what I say? It's tougher where there is none.
Tough.
Tough. Okay, so we're gonna just let her finish slicing, and you don't have to watch that. Okay, so
It's actually going really good.
Right?
we're gonna put young Wyatt into the
Everybody's
You know what I can do?
slicing.
Yeah.
Maybe that would be
Holy.
roll it a little bit and bar it.
Alright, what else you tell me to do? I guess I'll put these back in the cooler for now.
Actually, when they're tougher, they're easier to do that.
All right, so we're gonna come over here and watch this knot tying process. So we're putting a little
Well, just like to make sure you don't
flour so that it doesn't stick,
This is awesome.
and then
because they're kind of tough.
So I should have lost the business
I'll cut them.
because
all right. So
it wasn't my loss, it was
what's the size he's cutting there? You're gonna
additionally insured.
Well, that's about 3 inches long and maybe an inch in the middle.
okay, 3 inches by 1 inch approximately.
I've been calling these guys on the West Coast to make it mince
You
with
can start tying it if you want.
Time.
Yeah.
All right. So does he roll them first? Let's see this. This is the first roll to be tied.
So anyway, so
Just
I can sell them. We were talking.
Might have to make it long enough to tie, no?
Well, you just stretch it out with your fingers.
New flavor.
Okay, we got a volunteer tire here.
If I come out with a new flavor, I have to take. I have to
You want
mix
some
it up.
powder over there, Pete? Looking?
Take the ingredients out there.
Just gonna do the
It's a longer
old
process.
stretch
So
it
I got a
out,
small kitchen.
bring it in,
And then once I get my
Tie the
lines,
knot.
push the live one into the major plant.
There we go.
Then I can guarantee.
First knot has been tied. I'm gonna move to this side.
We sell to Australia.
And this is what we're creating here,
Well,
more or less.
In the fires.
I don't know if she wanted to be part of that.
Look at that.
You kind of stretch it.
This is for
Okay, let's watch the professional. This is for us, yes.
Oh yeah.
Nope, I gotta watch that motion here.
to do it on.
She rolls them in her hand, and then she squeezes it, and she ties them in a knot.
So you don't have product.
See that?
You tell people the fire isn't.
What's she do?
tell them
Watch.
the guys, like, we sell
Watch and learn.
down south, we have major change on the west coast.
So you kind of pull it as you tie it.
Yeah, well, stretch it out. That's
Okay.
horrible.
I'm used to that.
And there we go.
They said, no, when.
All right,
we're all set with it,
keep
you know,
this
we know
G.
the cost on it, like-
Why you? We're gonna have a race. We're gonna have a race.
Because I forget, by the way, what it said.
See who makes the
The only
most.
two reasons that get thrown out.
Yeah,
is
there's no
because
race.
Don't supply. or-
Can't
Okay,
race
I'm gonna
this.
cut.
Can't race.
Okay, we're gonna go with one more view of
Freeze press.
the master knot tire here.
No, she's not.
It's a different.
No? Let's see.
Perfection.
Perfection. Okay, let's see you do another one. I want to see the whole process with these big
Take
things.
this is a nice big one right here. So this was in front of Wyatt, so it's got some. He sneezed on it, but that's okay.
That's all right. We're not worried about that. We're gonna cook it.
Bring it out, and you just like bring it like that, and you go.
He does all the.
Hold. Hey, too much action
You see
here.
the big thing on the news saying.
Ta-da. Yeah, you're moving around too fast.
Have you met my son, Pete?
Here we go. Yeah. So now that we're getting a near tray full, these are going to rise again for how long? As long as they need. Because they've been
They
needed.
say about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. But they're not rising very fast today, so I don't know.
Okay, we're not on a high-rise day here, so it may take a little longer, and they may not rise as much. But they're all going to be really good, especially when they're dipped in the...
Once we put the special
Look
garlic,
at that one now. That one, Wyatt,
especially
you're getting awfully good here.
Today we're going to cook the special garlic bread and the special ingredient. You may
Is that French or Italian are you speaking of?
it doesn't smell the same. It doesn't have that salty smell.
Yeah, it doesn't have the chemical smell.
Yeah.
I kind of want. I'm looking for that.
Where did he come from?
I don't know, sometimes I don't.
I forgot to push the button. Okay. So here we go. Here are the rolls. They have now grown and they are ready to go in the oven. The first group is in the oven. They've risen
Right.
and they go at 400 degrees for approximately 10 minutes, depending on how brown you like them. It's up to you to be careful.